Set to go, 1,200 meters. Gates are back, off and racing. Piroshka a little slow into stride, is tucking in behind runners. Up towards the outside, Dave the King in the white responded well and pushes forward early. Shambok down the inside is also in touch with the leaders. An Iconic Destination just tracks the early speed. Master Point is also quite handy, travelling well towards the outside. Michael Faraday races just in behind those as they head on down towards the 800-metre mark. Dave the King in the white silks goes the quickest. Up the outside, Master Point has now moved back into that second position. Iconic Destination is quite handy just in behind those. They followed then by Michael Faraday. Street Outlaw at this stage has dropped right out of it as they race inside the final 500. Dave the King still shows the way. That's the one in front. Up the outside, Master Point. Iconic Destination is just in behind those. Deeper out in the track, Michael Faraday is trying to close into and between runners. Piroshka from the back of the field is starting to come home nicely. Dave the King is in front. Piroshka is running on nicely. Iconic Destination over towards the inside. Deeper out in the track, Street Outlaw is also trying to get into it, but they've all got to get to Dave the King, who's showing no signs of stopping in front. And Dave the King is led from the start, and he's still in front. He's not for catching this afternoon. Dave the King makes all and goes on to win from Iconic Destination back in second. Piroshka will finish.
A really good win from number 2, Dave the King, in what was a very competitive field, and a great ride from Jabu Jacobs. Jabu, you took the initiative, you dictated, and you stayed there. Fantastic win.
Thank you, ma'am. You know, Mr. Marshall said I just ride him the same way I rode him last time. He comes out the gate so easy, and he enjoys it in front, and he just keeps on going.
Yeah, he's a really big horse, isn't he? And he did look to love every moment of it, bowling along in front there.
Yes, ma'am, I enjoyed it, and he was just doing it easy. Today, he showed how much class he has, and he went very easy today.
Yeah, no, everyone had their sort of caution and doubts on what he beat last time and how good he was. Well, I think he's proved himself today because it was a very good field.
Yes, ma'am. You know, he's so big, and at home he doesn't show much work. He brings it here to races, and I think he's going to need a bit further. But yeah, he won very nicely today.
Well, a top ride from you. Very well done, Jabu.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you also to Mr. Marshall for the support, to Adele also, and also to the winning owners. Thank you very much. To my sponsors, Winning Farm, thank you.
Fantastic. And nice to have Gary Player leading you in today. Many congratulations to Adele, because she's been putting in a lot of hard work while Vaughan has been in Durban, and it's paying off. Obviously, everyone fancied the other horse today, but a sneaky feeling that this horse would run well. I mean, he won well on debut, and he's won very well today.
Yes, he doesn't give much away at home. He can't work with the sprinters in the sand, but he won very easily first time out in a very good time. Street Outlaw ran a great race. You know, he's been off a long time. He just needed it. Still very happy with his run, but coming back to this horse, superb win. He just does it so easily. It's almost like he's cantering out front there. So super happy, and lovely to have Mr. Player on course to lead him in. It was very nice.
Yeah, absolutely. He's such a big horse, isn't he? And very relaxed as well with it. Relaxed in the parade ring. He went down to post, very relaxed. Just everything you want to see.
Yes, he's got a lovely temperament. He's easy, you know. He's not a complicated horse to work with, which makes it easier for us.
Yeah, well, fantastic job. Well done.
Thank you.
Gary, lovely to have you on course to lead in your winner. And, of course, you bred him as well, so extra special.
Yes, you know, he stood at Jan Montel and then at Annabelle's, and he's out of a Jetmaster mare. In fact, he reminds me so much of Jetmaster, but to Vaughan and his whole team, and to Jabu, who rode a beautiful race, I say thank you very much indeed. You know, this is a disease with me, the horse business. I'm just so crazy about it. And I traveled all the way back from Europe, took 48 hours to get here, lost all my baggage, but I got here in time. And he's something special. He reminds me so much of Jetmaster, you know, that very big, strong horse.
Yeah.
So it's so exciting, and we got to get more people, more young people interested in this. This is the most wonderful sport. And, you know, it's growing, and also, you know, you take a man like Greg Bortz and all the team that are really doing so much for racing, and you and the covering the sport so well. There's so many people you've got to thank. Obviously, you can't thank everybody, but I'm very grateful. I've always been very grateful for everything that I've had.
Yeah, well, certainly some very positive vibes on course at the moment with racing's future, but a great future for this horse, hopefully, as well, because the way he's won and the field he's beaten today, it looks promising.
Well, I hope so. You know, I had a horse that won the Oaks, Serena. It went to America, and we produced a horse by Theatrical that ran in the English Derby wasn't well that day, but they went on to finish second in the oldest classic, the St. Ledgers, and then it won a Group 2 and a Group 3 in England and went on to win a Group 1 in America, so that was a big thrill. To have a champion horse, well, that's a dream, and also to have a stallion one day. You know, I've spent so many tens of millions in this business, so I'd love to be able to have, I had a lot of sires, none of them have worked out. My dream is to have a sire one day.
Yeah, well, it's fantastic to see you on course today. Good luck with finding your luggage from your travels, but lovely to see you and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Very, very well done.
Thank you very much.
Well
Bye-bye.
done, Gary. Thank you very much to Gary Player. Lovely to see him on course. And, of course, Dave the King won in fine style today for all the connections. A great ride from Jabu. Well done to Adele Alsop from the Vaughan Marshall stable. A lot of hard work's going in at home. And this looks to be a lovely horse.